Young Sheldon Season 7 sets up how it'll avoid the fallout of George's death. Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and give this video a like. Young Sheldon Season 7 confirms George's passing, but the program is managing to move on without being hindered by it. Although the exact cause of George's death is still unknown, there are hints that point to possible health problems in order to avoid overshadowing the remaining episodes and possibly ruining the series finale. CBS must carefully time George's passing. To ease the shift from the immediate aftermath of George's death, a time jump could be employed. Although George's demise is practically certain, Young Sheldon Season 7 is preparing a means to be hindered by it. Since he passed away long before the sitcom's events, Sheldon's father is the only member of the Cooper family who was unable to physically appear in The Big Bang Theory. Nevertheless, the comedy was able to paint a clear picture of George as a father because of Sheldon's love of telling tales about his early years and Mary's frequent trips to Pasadena. Regretfully, young Sheldon has persisted in criticizing the character's portrayal on The Big Bang Theory. Although there are several plot inconsistencies throughout the series, George's portrayal is possibly the most significant. To be honest, the prequel would have been superior if it simply completely broke away from the canon of its parent series. Despite its popularity, Young Sheldon's cancellation necessitates continuity, which includes George's passing. The only thing the Coopers can do, given the likelihood of their terrible defeat, is to ensure that it doesn't interfere with the remainder of their run. The Big Bang Theory didn't provide much information concerning George's demise, except from the fact that he was already dead. It is still unknown exactly how he passed away and what transpired right after. Nevertheless, throughout the years, young Sheldon has hinted at the Cooper patriarch's demise. First off, even though it's a George, the football coach, isn't exactly in excellent health. His life expectancy isn't particularly promising when you combine that with his eating and drinking habits. New hints regarding George's demise have surfaced more lately. The most significant of them all is Lance Barber's heartfelt social media message, in which he laments the loss of his fictional children. For background, the upcoming spin-off featuring Mandy and Georgie will effectively carry on young Sheldon. Although Montana Jordan and Emily Osment are the only actresses on the official cast list as of yet, Missy and Mary actors Reagan Reverd and Zoe. According to the canon, Perry is still able to return. George says he won't be returning for the upcoming series, and Barber says it's the end of the road for him. When executive producer Steve Holland joined the cast and crew at the TCAs, he clarified the situation rather than keeping the mystery alive. He has announced that George would actually pass away in Young Sheldon Season 7, just days before the highly anticipated launch. Now that the topic of how and when the catastrophe will unfold has been addressed, the discussion may turn to its specifics. Taking on a major family loss in the truncated final season of Young Sheldon, it seems like a horrible idea. With just 14 episodes remaining to fill in all the unresolved narrative holes, the show is not only running out of time, but George's passing may make or shatter the Coopers' farewell. The best course of action for the program is to appropriately address it as the Big Bang Theory canon prevents it from escaping the plot. If CBS doesn't plan when the event will take place, it might potentially damage the rest of its run. The Big Bang Theory prequel runs the possibility of ending the family show on a tragic note if it is implemented too late. Conversely, if young Sheldon George's passing could hinder the rest of its run if it is addressed too soon. Perhaps more than the character's actual passing, CBS and the writers need to be cautious about what happens to him following his passing. George's passing should ideally occur in the middle of Young Sheldon Season 7. This gives the program ample time to bounce back from the setback, and lets it spend as much time as possible with him in the first half. It's important to note that additional story points are anticipated following his death. Sheldon will graduate from East Texas Tech, be accepted to Caltech, and eventually relocate to Pasadena, California, where he will remain.